Okay, so I've been thinking since all this tragedy going around, people constantly saying, oh, it's the Arabs, something like that. I forgot how to say it. And the North Koreans. I don't think so. There are people out here in this country, in this world, that wants to kill themselves. The world has already started coming to its own end. There is no explosion of the world. There is no meteor coming down to strike us. We're already destroying ourselves. There is no one coming out there to get us. We are out there for our own selves. It took the killing of little kids for people to realize that guns shouldn't be so freely as it was. It took people to die to people open their eyes. It took people so much to make mistakes, yet they don't want to learn from them. This is why history is repeating itself. There is no one out there stopping us because we don't want to stop ourselves. There is no one out there trying to change the world. And when there is, they stop mid-sentence when they're about to get good. No, you need to keep going. If you want to stop the world, if you want to change something, you have to do it yourself. There was no one out there stopping you. Society is literally keeping us in chains. We are no longer free. We were never free in the first place. When the world began, people had already started fighting. There was no one out there trying to stop us. You are sitting there killing yourself, basically. And it's starting to affect more people than it should have. It's gotten into music. It's gotten into everything. Gotten TV, everything. There is nothing that is pure anymore. Nothing. People are out there killing each other because, oh, she broke my phone, so I'm going to beat her up. Oh, he stole something of mine, and I'm going to kill him. Really? There was no reason for that. You are using unlegitimate stuff to make as an excuse to hurt someone, to kill someone. There is no reason for this. You're over here fighting, and it's not making anything any better. You want to live in peace? Start with yourself. That's what Michael Jackson was basically saying, but most of y'all don't get it. Y'all just sitting there, nah. No. You have to make a change. No one's going to do it for you. There was no one stopping you from doing it. You're stopping yourself. You have to change your own ways. There is no more love. There is no more peace until you make your own. There will be peace and love between your own self and people you know. But until you change the world itself, which you most likely won't, after you've after you scroll past this video, after you've watched it for 2 seconds and like, oh, she's just sitting there talking, I don't care. Until you realize what I'm actually saying can actually be right. Not all of it, but some of it. Most people don't want to make that connection. Especially when Marilyn Monroe died. She died a while ago in a hotel. But most of y'all won't know that. She had so many issues because people didn't want to accept her. That's another thing. Bullying. What makes you feel better that you had to hurt someone else's feelings? Make them commit suicide to make yourself feel better? If you already feel bad, if you already feel good about yourself, then what do you need to make yourself feel any better now? You're already pretty the way you are. No one asked you to be any prettier. You're not going to get any prettier in the first place. Makeup doesn't make you prettier. Nothing. What else? What else I wanted to touch? Oh, yeah. Music. Lil Wayne. 2 Chainz. Mainly 2 Chainz. I really don't like him, but whatever. Who else? Basically rappers in general. They're the ones mostly going around saying the N-word, the B-word. Back in the past, women were referred to as that for legitimate reasons. And the N-word, that shouldn't even be legit to talk about, to even say anything about. That's sensitive. That's extremely sensitive. People are going around saying, A, my N-word, A, my B, A, my A, whatever. No, it's not right. You're not supposed to be doing that. And media, definitely media. The media supports so many things that we shouldn't even know about. It doesn't even make sense that we're basically destroying ourselves. History is repeating itself. Have you ever thought about that? Have you thought about deja vu? That's history repeating itself. There is no timeline. It is a circle. It's not a line, it's a circle. Nothing is going to stop until you change it yourself. You can't sit around talking about something and sit there and not let your words out. I'm sick of sitting around talking to myself because I'm sick of y'all out there making these big old mistakes and not learning from them. You make the mistakes, yet you don't learn from the lesson. That's all. That's basically what I'm saying. You do the mistakes. You make your mistakes, but you don't clean up the mess afterwards. You let the mess sit there and then someone make another mess and make it get bigger. No. You clean it up. That's why. You know what? That's another thing. Earth Day. That's when you're supposed to clean up the earth. It's not supposed to be a day. It's supposed to be the whole year, the whole century, the whole your lifetime. You're not gonna sit there, oh, I'm gonna clean up the world on Earth Day because I'm gonna be a good child. No, you're not a good child because you're gonna do it on one day. You do it the rest of your life. That's gonna make a difference. Everything makes a difference, but the biggest difference is when you make a big difference. That's the only thing. People don't get that. Use your head and open your eyes, because that's the only way you're gonna get somewhere in life. You're not going to sit around and be society's clone where you wear pretty clothes and you wear this and that and you do this and that. No. When you listen to music, when the rappers are talking about drinking and smoking, they most likely don't do that. And then they want to go around talking about A, my B's, A, my H's. No. A, my N's. No. That's no. Drinking, smoking, that stuff back then, in the past, that's when it was legit. Now it's killing people. You might say, oh, I smoke this because it doesn't kill me like cigarettes. Let me tell you, if it's not air you're ingesting, it's not good. It's really not good. You can go outside, I'm gonna get some fresh air. No, there's pollution in the air. You can't even eat snow. Back in the past, where there was no pollution, you could actually eat the snow. You could actually eat the snow. But no, you had to start smoking and drinking and driving your cars. That's another thing. You're spending so much on gas when you can go out and ride a bike. I admit, when I'm cold, I don't want to go outside and ride a bike. I don't want to do that. That's too much. You're riding in snow. That's going to stop you. That's going to slow you down. I get that. But in the summertime, you can take a walk around the block. You can do that. It depends on how far you're going. That's all I'm thinking. But apparently, people don't want to listen to that. They think just because I'm a kid, my words don't matter. You're messing with my future. That's the whole big thing. You're messing with my future and everyone's generation. Everyone's generation. If my little brother doesn't grow up to be what he wants to be, it's going to be on you. And I'm not going to sit here and let you get away with that. No. You're messing with my little brother's future. You're messing with everyone's brother's futures. Everyone's little sister, everyone's little brother, everybody. You're messing with everyone's future. Your own future. Think about it. Sit around. It took kids to realize. It took kids to die to realize this. It took, you know what? You can't go into a movie theater and not be shot. Now, you can't go into a movie theater and can be shot. You can't walk around and not get shot. You can't even go to school and not be shot. Now, I can't go run a marathon in Boston because I will get bombed. You need to make peace or you need to stop arguing.